Yeah, 2, 1, 4, 6 and 5 up towards the finish. 2 it is. Pulling out more forward. The tack on the jockey dismounted. Sandy Lane's result will be coming through. It's a win for the 3 there. Okay, it is the current for us. Unfortunately, we've run out of time for Leon as they enter minute 8 in stalls entry. Let's get over to the William Hill Racing Radio team. Let's hope it's a profitable day for us here.
5 at the Curragh. It's 5 to 6 for Pedigree behind it. Equus Victor 130, Ball Shark 11 to 2, Rulers Controller 8. We've got 2 non-runners 8 and 9. They don't go. Your initial thoughts? I mean, obviously you look at the Force Noir out of Persian Force. It's some good pedigrees that you can get stuck into here, but of course it's run on.
7-2 geared capital stud Irish EBF Maiden. Cling down from on the left, Lamar River with Granite Mountain in between those two. Prominent on this side is Ruler's Control, followed by Lars Soldier, and then comes Bull Shark. And seventh of the seven, and nudged along at that, is Equus Victor. Continuing on to the halfway stage, disputing the lead of Force Naward and David Egan, joined by Ruler's Control and Luke McAteer as they race on past the two. They're followed by Lamar River, and then comes Bull Shark and Granite Mountain. After them is Lars Soldier, and still last is Equus Victor. It's Force Naward in front from Ruler's Control. However, there's not much between them as they race to the final furlong, and Ruler's Control and Luke McAteer edge ahead from Force Noir, moving away from Bull Shark inside the final 150 yards, and it is Ruler's Control who has it on the stand side. Ruler's Control just on the stand side, but railing at the line was Force Noir. Got close enough at the end, and then Bull Shark wait for the judge.
They were first two all the way. First impressions, Fran, Ruler's Control, has he just held on?
Just, but was coming back under Luke McAteer, but on that shot he has Kevin as well, and if he did get beaten, it was that drift towards the stand side rail. There was definitely a good loss of distance, if not momentum as well, but once getting near the rail he was crying out for light. He just found a little bit more late on.
First, number 7,
and
second has been confirmed. Ruler's Control has landed their opening two-year-old race of the season. Returns a 15-2, wins in the colours of Donica Dial, of course, who is synonymous with the pint side of the business. And we pick them up here from the gates. Fran, all these two-year-olds, you must admit, they behaved extremely well. They broke quite smartly as well. If anything, Equus Noir was just a little bit, Equus Victor a little bit slow out of the gates. But the winner and the eventual runner-up, they sat first and second throughout, and they knew their job.
Yeah, and got a big break in the field from halfway as well. Kevin, David Egan in the spotted cap here, the white cap, alongside our eventual winner, Ruler's Control on the near side. Ruler's Control first out of the gates, quickly into stride, then obviously ranged up together, and from this point in time they're 3-4 lengths clear the field. Number 2, Equus Victor, missed it a beat out of the gates, taken out of his comfort zone, and a stable companion of the second, I think he's shaped a promise, Bull Shark, who's in the plain white cap. He's come under pressure quite a way out and kept on again to be third, but in truth the front two had it between it for quite a way out. This is the point in time when David Egan has gone for his whip. You think it's game over, but punching ground here, and when the eventual winner went left, there's a little loss of momentum. Tough to be out on your own, and that allowed David Egan to mount the far side to get
8-0 is the Protector. Second in at 2.40 is the 8 Klein. Klein is trained by Shafik Uzdeniz, who has 3 wins as a jockey in this prestigious contest in 1987, 88 and 1996. This horse is a Group 2 and Group 3 winner last year, and is twice placed at Group 1 level, and will be ridden by Uzkan Ildirim, a 5-time winner of the AAWC, seeking a record equaling 6th win in this contest. Number 7, Hefe de Hefes, is arriving here off the back of finishing 4th in this contest 2 years ago, trained by Rashid Karatash, and is ridden by apprentice Ali Mehdi Altin. Hefe de Hefe is a much bigger price on the market. 8.5 for the 9 Pron Levant. What a story this would be. Ridden by Halis Karatash, who's got 4 wins in this contest, 2009, 2011, 14 and 18. Trainer Galip Kelish having just his 3rd runner under rules. As the atmosphere builds here at Izmir, the crowd are ready and waiting. Izmir's big day. The Ege Debisi, the 2026 Aegean Derby. It is now start time. $1.85, the market leader, number 11, the Protector. 2.4 for the 8 Klein. It is 9.0 for the 9 Pron Levant. Pron Levant, who was seeking a hat-trick last time when finishing 2nd It is 12.0 for the 10 Swordmaster, ridden by Mehmet Kaya, who was 9th in this contest 12 months ago. Is Group 3 placed. Mehmet Kaya seeking a 3rd win in this Group 1. After at 12.0, the 4 Can FA is 14.0. It is 20.0, the 3 Blaze Thunder for Ali Ildiz for trainer Gungur Sutucu. But we are just about ready to continue the loading process for our feature race, the 2026 edition of the Aegean Derby. The crowd are ready to go for what promises to be a cracking race. Runners and riders, number 1, Alone, will be ridden by Gurkem Uzcelik. Number 2, Baybars Man for Kadir Tokachoglu. Number 3 is Blaze Thunder for Ali Ildiz. 4, Can FA, Mohammed Mir Bilgin. 5 is Distant Runner for Nevzat Avci. 6, Ezra Ngi, Bakir Mirik. 7, Heve de Hefes, Ali Mehdi Altin. The 8 is Klein, Uzkan Ilderim. 9, Pron Levon, Halis Karatash. 10, Swordmaster, Mehmet Kaya. 11, the Protector for Mustafa Cicek. And Sinen Akshin, the other apprentice in the race, is aboard number 12, Volpi. Still got 4 or 5 out the back. There is Klein. Hoping to make history for Uzkan Ilderim. 5 wins in this race. As we wait for this Group 1. The loading is slow ahead of the feature race. Baybars Man has the blindfold fitted. There are still 4 more to load after this one. Check on the market sees 1.80 for the 11, the Protector, 2.40 for the 8 Klein. It is 9.0, the next biggest price. That is Pron Lavon. 12.0, the 10 Swordmaster. It is a 2-horse race, according to the betting, between number 11, the Protector, and number 8, Klein. You can see Volpi towards the inside, stall 1. Chan Ezreren Gies, who will go into stall number 4. Still 3 to load. Hefe de Hefe will be one of them, with the blue bandages on the front legs. The Protector and Klein still also to move forward. We are now 4 minutes over post time. The Ege de BC, the Aegean Derby for 2026. Favourite, the Protector, at 1.80. White with orange hoops, orange sleeves and a white cap. Klein moves forward. Runner-up on the last start. Twice placed at Group 1 level. Did win a Group 2 and a Group 3 last season. This is a 4-year-old to be feared. The Protector moves forward now. And then there will be 1 left to load. The Protector goes in. Hefe de Hefe will be the last one to move forward into stall number 12. The field are ready for the 56th running of the Ege de BC, and the field are sent on their way, and it was a lightning start towards the inside by Volpe, who goes straight to the front with Klein coming across from the outside. Klein and Volpe will take them in front of the stands with a full circuit ahead of them, just off the pace in behind Swordmaster in the royal blue and white on the outside. The Protector's got a good position, sat in the vanguard in the field. The outside, Blaze Thunder in the yellow colours, 7th place in the maroon and white. Green and black colours runner, the two at the rear of the field in the early stages. The race settles down then through the 1400-metre mark, and Klein has gone to the front for Uzkan Ilderim, leads by a length to Swordmaster in second. And this trio have already opened up by 5 lengths on Chan Efe. Blaze Thunder comes next, followed through on the outside by Pron Levant to the inside. Volpe against the rail is tracked through by Baybar's Man. Outside for Ezra and Guy, distance runner is pushed along, and alone will have to pass them all as they approach the final 800 metres in the 2026 Aegean Derby. And Klein shows the way by a half length to Swordmaster in second. The Protector for the first time gets a shake of the reins by Mustafa Cicek. 4th place then for Pron Levant, tracked through by Can Efe. They've only 600 metres to run, and Klein is going better than anything in the race. They turn for home, but the Protector on the inside gets the dream run for Moose Cicek, and these two will do battle up the straight with 400 metres to run. The Protector noses to the front from in second place Klein. They're clear of Pron Levant with Can Efe. Swordmaster alone is trying to make up late ground. They've 200 metres left to run. Klein in the white colours, the orange sleeves on the far side of the Protector, and Klein may well have nosed back to the front, but the Protector is not going to let this chance go by. The Protector on the far side goes to the front. Klein and the Protector on the run to the line. It's tight between Klein and the Protector. Pron Levant is third. Alone has finished in 4th. And now we hold our breath. Has the Protector given Mustafa Cicek a first win in the Aegean Derby, and trainer Unel Uzkana a second Group 1 win? Or have we equalled the record? Has Uzkan Ilderim recorded a 6th win in the Aegean Derby and given trainer Shefik Uzdeni a win as a trainer after his 3 wins as a jockey? He hasn't. The Protector has won the 2026 running of the Aegean Derby. The Protector, trained by Unur Uzul Kana, a second Group 1 win for the trainer and a first win in the race for jockey Mustafa Cicek. First, number 11, the Protector. Second, number 8, Klein. They were a long way clear of the 3rd place horse, Pron Levant, and in 4th, alone. A tremendous race. The market had it spot on. And the favourite at 1.9. The Protector has won the 2026 Aegean Derby by a flared nostril. The official winning distance will be a nose. Back in 3rd, Pron Levant. 4th was then alone, who shuffled too far back. 5th is on the way of distance runner, who looked outpaced at the top of the back straight. 6th then was Swordmaster, who was always prominent in the run. 7th, only 7th this year for Can Efe. 8th place then for Hefe de Efe, who was 4th in this 2 years ago. They were a long way clear of the rest. Your winner of the 2026 Aegean Derby, number 11, the Protector. Second, number 8, Clark.
Out of trap 5 at 9-4 from 130 for Shirley Lindley. Completes the field for this 5-runner contest. The track. Listen Lily returned the 11-4 winner at Yarmouth, beating trap 5 Dramana Junior, a 7-2 chance 3-5, paid £15.12. Do a little dance then, a 7-4 chance heading towards the boxes then at Sunderland. Got a best time last time of 27.44, which really does set the standard here. Comfortably the quickest. 2 wins from 12, one well enough in A4 company to be given a 2-grade hike here, but still fancied to land the double, proving potentially still after seasonal rest. Do a little dance, a daughter of Ballyhimmock Jet in Shoemaker's Prim. Helicopter Lottie running out of trap 1, does have a decent start in her locker. Consistent sort at this level of competition. 6-1 for your money, as is 6-1 Lady Christie. June 24 pup for one well in A3 company last time to double her tally. She's another progressive sort. 2 wins from 4. And again improving on the clock. Best time last time. Ballyhimmock and Ivy running out of trap 3. Another potential improver after a recent break. Came back in sprint events, stepped up in trip last time. Didn't quite hit her straps early doors last week. Just feel there's more to come from Ballyhimmock and Ivy. Maybe that's borne out by falls into 11-4 support for the white jacket. Do a little dance. Would like to go off the front. And I think with a 5.08 sectional repeated from last week would do. Hot Sally in trap 5, very much in form sort. Looking to land the double round the outside. All round pace show. Fast finish likely from Hot Sally in trap 5. Also been backed as well, 130 into 2-1. Stand the card, 6-1, 7-1, 11-4, 7-4 favourite and 2-1. And the last one is just about in then at Sunderland. Lady Christie, stand by. Flag waved. Here is On the Move. A2 the grade, race 10 of 12. And we get away to a pretty little start. 1 and 2 are pacing up well into the first bend. It is trap 2 that goes round now. 2 goes round from 4-5-1 and the back marker 3. Down the far side it is trap 2 with the advantage. Lady Christie still 2 or 3 lengths from 4-5-3. The back marker 1 off the last bend. It is Lady Christie. A 7-1 chance. A drifter in the market, but he's going to land the spoils here. 3 finishes best of the rest.
Won't you, of Rocontier? Evan Hambry's colours. You remember Mighty Man? Nearly 20 years ago. He would have been placing in back-to-back Cheltenham festivals in the Stayers Hurdle. And then he'd go off to entry to both win the entry staying race and chase home big bucks as well. Mighty Man Henry Denley's star of a couple of decades ago used to carry these very colours. There's Guts and Glory for Clyde Boulty-Brooks. Sean Bowen on board. He is flowing beautifully on the way to star, isn't it? He's enthusiastic. Let's go back tracks. Peter will remember Mighty Man. What a fan's favourite he was.
Yeah, he was. I remember interviewing Henry Daly about him one day. Don't think Mighty Man was there at Haydock that day, but I did talk to him at length about him. He was a real talented animal, wasn't he, Dan?
Yeah, he was, and not the only one in that immediate bloodline, really. Say, Racontier, also a half-brother to Fancy Foundations, who got to a mark 134 at his peak for Gordon Elliott. By Frontiersman, who's in his relative infancy as a sire, but he's had some notable winners. Montemara is the premier winner at Kelso as well, so a decent, promising pedigree, and he looked quite nice in the paddock.
I can't be taking 4 to 6 about this favourite. I know all the signs are there in the betting, but the market's certainly talking positively about this. But Guts and Glory, how much does experience count with these young horses? I mean, they're still only juveniles. We don't know how well the favourite's going to jump. Guts and Glory ran well at Wetherby, and I mean, the form with the procrastinators, fair form.
It is. If for this kind of level in this kind of race, absolutely. It's the standard from what we know under rules. As you say, the third that day was the procrastinator, who was a winner previous to that. So it sets a fair level. Guts and Glory's by Axos. Dan's on race, but is related to Baby Run, who was a winner from 2 miles to 3 mile 2. So quite versatile there. Obviously, Sean Bowen booked for the ride as well. So the clear standard setter, but it isn't a very high standard for Racontier to get to.
More near misses for Sean Bowen, by the way, at Cheltenham. He had Stick to the Plan in the county, finished second for Ollie Murphy. Ikarak, third in the Patents, again for Ollie Murphy.
Liberty Hunter.
Liberty, in the champion chase. Bambridge, third in the Ryanair.
Yeah.
So he's getting closer.
He is, I think, probably made a bit more painful by James getting the double up as well. Which...
I did laugh when he said that. James said it's easy.
What are you messing around for? Come on,
just totally wound
just
him
make all in the BetMGM Cup. It's easy winning these Cheltenham Festival races.
Rubbing it in.
Sibling rivalry, don't you love it?
But good for evolution. Tell us about this race then overall, just as a summary, Dan.
Obviously, Racontier's been very solid in the betting. Opened around sort of 6 to 4 last night, now under 4 to 6. So seemingly a belief that it's a fair standard to set. Cotton Socks has been hello. That's. Yeah, so that is our second favourite, Guts and Glory there, just whipping around, going through the rail. Which...
Shows you how much water we've had recently. We were abandoned last time. A load of water's just come out like a drain pipe.
Very much so. So, that's not the best sign, but this is a young filly, obviously only second time on a racecourse proper, fell in her only point-to-point, so no more experienced pilot than Sean Bowen to calm her down. Just looked like she whipped round slightly, and she looked like she was going to line up prominently. The pace in this race is quite hard to predict. You've got Cotton Socks, who's quite a keen going type, so maybe she'll end up forward on hurdling debut. Winston's Oath, another one who has been keen, so not guaranteed a strong pace by this in this race.
I wonder, will this horse run? She's not with them at the moment, but I don't know. We'll have to see whether Sean remounts. It is blowy, and we should have mentioned this earlier on, actually. It seems to me coming in the grounds as though it's a crosswind.
It feels that way, yeah. It seems to be blowing across the straight rather than in either one direction, either behind or in front. So I'd say that wind is getting up, and again, when you're talking about young, inexperienced horses, it's a fair gust, so that can also just be a factor in putting them off. That may well have contributed. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens here with Guts and Glory.
Yeah,
so
you'd have thought Sean would have been back on by now, wouldn't you? So...
Is she maybe getting a tack adjustment potentially?
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, she just seemed to nudge that. Oh, he's back on now, yeah. So all is well. But yeah, they are quite blustery. They are gusts of wind that we're getting. There's a nip in the air, but there'd be wings of hurdles, that sort of thing.
Yeah, hurdling debutants around as well. So yeah, it could be some side over the first couple. We say Guts and Glory's proven she can jump. She did fall in the point-to-point, but seemed a fair enough jogger back into position.
Yeah. Those starts at Cheltenham have got to get sorted out. We're doing a review of the review, apparently.
Yes, apparently so, yeah.
So next year, if it doesn't work, we'll have a review of the review of the review, and so on and so forth. A very W1A, if you watch W1A.
Endless meetings until we'll have a meeting about having a meeting, to get it sorted. Yeah, I mean, starting on those tight bends can't be ideal, and I think the starters are just so restricted by the rules in terms of how they can approach them. That there were so many starts that looked perfect that had to be... waved away. Which
rules, sometimes common sense trumps rules, doesn't it? You got to sometimes...
Too much bureaucracy often leads to over management and bad results.
You're making me feel nauseous. Yeah. Gee whiz.
Well, I've been doing that all day anyway. That's not new.
No, seriously, they're down at the start. Yeah, hopefully we'll just let them go. As he said, just let them go. Yeah, you know.
I think there are many a start that were fine, that were waved away. We ended up having worse starts. So we'll see what the review of the review says.
Yeah. We're looking forward to the review of the review. Let's go to Stephen Powell in the commentary box, and there is another indicator of just how blowy it is. Good afternoon to Stephen.
Hello, Peter. Hello, Dan. Good afternoon, everyone. Runners coming in. They're off. Jumping away then over 2.5 miles a furlong here for the Copy Bet supporting UK horse racing EBF Junior National Hunt Hurdle. 6 runners with 8 flights to negotiate, and Rockontia to the outside of Guts and Glory going down towards the first. They get over by around 2 lengths to Cotton Socks, who settles in 3rd place early on. Closely followed by stable companion Let's Go Mo, who's in 4th, then wider out to Winston's Oath. And then at the back of the field is Kapler Rezdev, held up at the rear of the Sextet as they leave the back straight for the first occasion. And it's Rockontia moving up towards the outside and striding into a clear lead under Nico de Boinville, his only ride on the card here at Market Rasen today. From in 2nd place, Guts and Glory, and then a break of 4 lengths in 3rd place to the yellow and brown silks of Cotton Socks. Winston's Oath under a tight rein from Lee Edwards in 4th. Let's Go Mo and Kapler Rezdev as they come on down towards flight number 2. 2 hurdles in the straight then. Rockontia towards the far side, over by around 1.5 lengths. The only horse in this lineup appearing on the racecourse for the first time, but with ears pricked, he jumps the 3rd, 2 clear of Guts and Glory. And they've now got 6 lengths on Cotton Socks, racing in 3rd position, and it's possibly widening all the time. You might be 8 lengths now. Let's Go Mo, Winston's Oath, and 2.5 lengths away to Kapler Rezdev and Jamie Hamilton as they stride on up past the judge with 1 circuit to go. 5 flights of hurdles to jump. The leader just had a very brief look there at the paddock entrance, but only slight. Didn't put him off his stride as he takes them out on towards the far side of the course. To in 2nd place, Guts and Glory. Fell in a point-to-point last month before going to Wetherby and finishing 2nd in a similar race to this. There's going to be 3 lengths between them. A lovely jump there by Rockontia over the first one down the far side. There was a mistake by Let's Go Mo. Wrapped that hurdle further back down the field under Danny McMenamin as they come on down towards flight number 5. The middle one down the back straight. Rockontia comes towards it, 4 clear, pops over from Guts and Glory. There's now 10 lengths back to, in 3rd position, Cotton Socks, with Let's Go Mo, Cotton Socks being ridden along, Winston's Oath further back. Kapler Rezdev has always been last, and Rockontia presses on, sails over the 3rd last from Guts and Glory. 5 lengths between the pair, and these 2 are 15 lengths clear of the other 4, who are both being ridden along the next 2, Cotton Socks and Let's Go Mo. Winston's Oath and Kapler Rezdev at the rear of the field. They turn out of the back straight and they'll run downhill with 2 hurdles to go in this opening Copy Bet supporting UK horse racing EBF Junior National Hunt Hurdle. Rockontia comes to the top of the home straight, 5 lengths over Guts and Glory in 2nd position. Sean Bowman begins to squeeze away on the filly in 2nd place. Into 3rd is Let's Go Mo as the pace setter heads on down towards 2 from the finish and has travelled well, travelled strongly on the front end. Nico de Boinville made his intentions known early on here, and at 2 from home, Rockontia is clear, jumps it again fantastically well. Guts and Glory over 2nd, Let's Go Mo, Cotton Socks all in behind. Rockontia at the last steadies and pops over. Rockontia from Guts and Glory. A battle on for the Wadden pair, 3 and 4. But on the run for home, it is Rockontia for Nicky Henderson and Nico de Boinville. And he's going to make just about all of the running on racecourse debut. And this is a very nice start. He's not come off the bridle. Rockontia, an easy winner. Guts and Glory in 2nd place. Cotton Socks rallies to get 3rd. Let's Go Mo back in 4th.
Not many got into that. Rockontia it is, who beats Guts and Glory and beats him well. There's a really enthusiastic jumping and travelling performance from the odds-on favourite, who returned at 8-13. Rockontia.
Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. It's there.
In the early stages, Knusabar from the outside is taking the lead, but she's made a mistake and she's out of the race in early stages. Knusabar. Second place for Italien. Second place for Pocket Jet. Then Ines De Greppi in third. Il Berne Indal from the outside in fourth, and Il Pirata Font at the back. In front on the stand from the passage, Italien, the odds-on favorite is in front, tackled by Il Pocket Jet in second place. In third on the inside, Ines De Greppi. Then Il Berne Indal at the back. Il Pirata Font is trying to recover after a slow start. On the turn, Italien still in front. In second place, Pocket Jet still impressing. In second place, in third on the inner, Ines De Greppi. On the outside, in yellow and blue, is Berne Indal. The Pirata Font now is in touch. Now is improving from the outside. Italien still in front by a length over the Pocket Jet in second place. Il Pirata Font on a stable outside now is in third. Then Il Berne is driven, and Ines De Greppi is losing some ground. Il Pirata Font now is in the second place on the last turn. He's trying to catch the leader Italien, but Italien is quickening up the tempo in front. Il Pirata Font in second. In third, the Pocket Jet is battling back. Il Berne Indal is not progressing. Then Ines De Greppi on the home straight. Italien is clear by 2 over the Pocket Jet. Il Pirata Font is tired. In the closing stages, Italien wins easy at the end. Second place for Il Pocket Jet. In third, the Berne Indal. Then in fourth, Il Pirata Font. The winner is number 1, Italien. Second place for number 3, Il Pocket Jet. In third, number 6, Il Berne Indal. In fourth place, number 7, Il Pirata Font.
And quite markedly left on his second start under pressure. Short-lived effort then inside the last couple of furlongs over a mile, but back 6 furlongs here today. Colin Keane taking it right. You can see why he is popular in the market. He's definitely fit and ready to run for his life here today.
And that was slow ground, obviously not as testing as it is today when he made his debut at Naas. He wasn't beaten that far. He was one to take out of it, doing his best work at the end, and he didn't get home over a mile, did he? Again on the second start, that was back in Naas.
Yeah, outclassed as well, I'd say.
Yeah.
Outclassed and then didn't quite get home, but his market drift has left inside the last furlong and a half when the pressure came on. He went left before he got tired, and I'd say that's why the cheap piece are on here today. That coupled with the drop down the distance, you'd respect him, and given his overall level of experience, particularly with a high draw today, you can see why he looks fit, he looks very well, he's very much ready to go here today, why he's popular in the market. But I'd be interested to see how he does under pressure here today inside last furlong. Is it a trip or is he a little bit leery?
There is number 6 in the Ballygallen stud colours, is contrary to law. First run since joining Johnny Murta. He ran a plenty of promise on both starts for Trenor Ray Cody, but he was far too free. He basically bolted around Galway over 7 at Gary Carroll. He was 10 lengths behind Constitution River. Aiden's horse who went on and won the Futurity. You can see why he's been dropped back to 6 furlongs. Anna Hood been fitted for the first time.
Yeah, beat 9 lengths in total that day. The second went on to be Group 3 placed on that day at Galway, and given the way in which this horse did things wrong in the first 3 quarters of the race, I thought it was a commendable run. Totally see why he's back here to 6 furlongs here today. That debut effort was very promising, and the Hood on today in the wind and the conditions to get here today, it'd be interesting to see how he settles, but you would hope the fact he's in training here on the Curragh nowadays, it's been a rough winter, Kevin, as well, so he should be well attuned to the local conditions, and the pace of a 6 furlong Maiden, I think, will be the making of this horse in theory, deeper ground than what he's encountered, but he's a horse I'd like, and I do think mentally, if he clicks into gear, he's definitely got the ability to go with it.
Cantilever, number 5, he's come in for support as well. He is now a 15-2 shot, was 9-1. Another one that's come in for support is Charles O'Brien's newcomer, 12, new divide, nearly halved in price now, 33s down to 16s. 9-4 favourite is Breaking Dawn, contrary to law, 5-2, 7-2 Monmouth. Cantilever showed promise, ran a promise on his only start. That was way back in July last year at Naas.
Yeah, it definitely was a hint of promise then, but much stronger in the market here today. Shamey Heffernan on board. He was a little bit antsy in the ring when Shamey got on board him in the ring here today. New Divide, number 12, is being supported again, Kevin. Charles Bryan's runner into 9-1 on my screen, and his dam has won and been placed on easy ground, maybe not quite as